when you start to put ROI, strategic priorities, change readiness, all of the stuff that you talked about, you have to align to the strategic priorities and put the governance in play. Otherwise, this would just fizzle out because people, as you know, some people will use it, some people won't. Now, as we start to pivot it out, you talked about how to get off into the train, the first station on productivity. We're on the second station of workflow. Where's the journey going? Where's this train headed?
Well, I mean, I think you, like everyone else, will have heard of agentic AI, and I think that is the coming wave. I don't think there's much question about that. But even as I say it, and for those who don't know, agentic AI, I think we simply mean AI capable of taking on more complex tasks, particularly those that require choices or decisions to be made within the AI itself. So at least semi-autonomous. And even as I say that, I hope we all pause for a moment, remembering that we are in the business of supporting clinical trials, thinking about patient safety, highly regulated context, and the idea of autonomy should certainly give us pause, even if it's limited. We need to be really careful about where and how we build agentic AI solutions. It can be done, but we need to be thoughtful about it. And then there are, I think, some less obvious issues which we might need to be careful about too. And the one that comes to mind for me is data security and privacy. Perhaps not unique to us, but certainly just as relevant. If we have an agentic AI that's booking your travel, I mean, that technology exists today. So it's going into your calendar, it's looking at dates, it's interacting with flight agents, it's making payments perhaps. It's doing all this, sending information back and forth. Who's getting access to that information? Now, that's one small slice of an example of what I might be talking about here. But as soon as you start thinking about it in a clinical trial context, you can see immediately that security and privacy become a very significant issue that we just need to be careful with. Again, I'm not sitting here saying it will never happen. I'm just saying there's a sort of new dimension of complexity, and we need to think carefully about how we're going to manage that. But agentic AI is the next wave, for sure.